Good night to everyone. We're going to make a round table, and the topic is going to be about Recluteo and Zamorano. So, could you please introduce yourself, beginning with you?
My name is Orlando Rosa. I'm first year.
I am Mateo Zurita. I am first year.
I am Lucien Caldara, second year student.
I'm Joseph Lopes, I'm third year student. I'm Santiago Arce, third year student.
Osman Andreas, and I'm third year student.
Okay, so I'm going to be the monitor of this roundtable, and I'm going to explain you some rules you have to follow. So the participants should have information about the theme is going to be discussed, and also every participant will have a chance to talk and give his opinion. You don't have to insult or disrespect another student. Participants should take notes, please, and pay attention when someone else is talking. I'm going to ask some questions about the theme, and you need to answer. And also, at the end of this presentation, you need to agree with someone's idea to have some conclusion. So, about Recluteo or recruitment, many people confuse it with recruitment in military schools or also with bullying. But in military life, recruitment is used to form the soldier character in order to be part of the war when you need to be ready to kill another person. And also soldier without sureness and without a kind of character and without values and not knowing he needs to obey his superior can be part of the military army. But in Zamorano, the word that we all use like recluteo is the action that helps the students of first year to be respectful with other people and also distract their minds so they don't think on their homes because they are away from it. And also to form new friendships with all students from second, third, and fourth year, and also with making in a way of some jokes, teach them how is the Zamorano manners. In other words, to create an invisible curriculum that is successful from this Zamorano school to confront the real world. So now I'm going to begin with some questions. So I want to tell me what is for you Recluteo here in Zamorano. Who wants to start? Anyone who will start, doesn't matter.
Well, as you mentioned, Recluteo just gives you certain laws, or they give an order for first year student and about how they have to treat others. And it also showed you about how to be humble, and that no matter what you have, like if you have enough money, you will have to be, as I said, humble, and you're gonna be down someone. It means that in real life you're gonna have a boss. If you don't have a family job. So it helps a lot to maintain an order, like tables in the door stone. And it also teaches students about how to say hello, like good morning, good night, good evening, when they are eating. And it also helps to create a bond between first year students and as well with third year students.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think? Why is Recluteo for you?
I think it's it helps the first students to be patient when they graduate from Zamorano, because here it's a way to make you be patient when your boss is teaching you something or giving you an order. So it helps you to make things quickly, to be efficient with the time that you have, and it helps you to build your character. And that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. You said to be efficiency and to something about the character.
To build character.
Build character. Thank you. Another person, please.
For me, Recluteo, it is a very important part of Zamorano life because it helps the students to create to forge a good friendship between students. For all those jokes, all the things that maybe our elders asked to do or things like that, we just get closer to each other. It helps us to have a good relationship between students.
Okay, thank you.
What about you?
Well, for me, Recluteo, like in this case, in here in Zamorano, we know that we have some traditions and all that stuff that comes from years ago, and but Recluteo, we could see it as a way in which a superior just tries just to humiliate the other people because they feel with power and they try to make the other person do what they just want to do, and maybe the inferior they are kind of afraid, and they keep doing the things they are assigned to do by the other person, but at the same time maybe they just want to form part of that kind of people, maybe because they had a bad past and in their college, I don't know, and they just don't want to live what they suffer from bullying in their college, and they don't want to live what they just passed by.
Okay, we will talk about it later. But now, and what about for you? What is Recluteo?
For me, Recluteo is a tradition in Zamorano that passed around the years. It helps us, especially for me, or all my classmates in first year, to build our character and how you said, to be more familiarized with you and establish a better relationship with the other kids.
Okay, so we also have discussed from this question. I think that all of you, or many of you, think that it is important to have it in Zamorano, or not?
Yes.
Yes. Also you? Okay. So then, another question it will be, do you think that it will help you in your daily life or after Zamorano, or in both of it, or not?
Yes.
Yes, and yes, but why?
I think it can help you because here you make a like friendship with another year students. So maybe when you graduate from here, you have friends in other places in the world. So maybe or in here in Honduras and in different places here in Honduras. So maybe when you want to get a work, or maybe when you want to have a scholarship in the university, maybe your friend that was the man the guy that makes you like bullying, like they code, maybe he can help you to get a job. He can, or maybe you, I live in San Pedro and he lives in Olancha. Maybe if I go to Olancha, I know I have a house there, and I don't have to pay a hotel because he can give me his house.
Okay. Okay, another person, please.
In my opinion, it will be in the future. It will be like indispensable because we already have that experience of how to treat people, how to manage people, and that's what most of all us will be doing in the future, like managing a group of people, teaching them how to do many things, always with respect between the two. Always the quality between the two people, and they say the friendship is very valuable in these cases.
Okay. How about you?
Yeah, imagine that you're never polite or educated with someone and you need help, like in math or in your last period, and you know that someone from your country knows a lot about math or any other subject, and you want some help, but you never have been polite or you never said hello, believe me. So you know that because of your attitude, he wouldn't help you. So I think it's very important.
Okay, so we're going to stop right now for a second to introduce our new participant that is called Paulo Arminio from third year. So Paulo, we're talking about the thing that is called Recluteo here in Zamorano. And I would be glad if you could tell me what do you think of Recluteo and what is for you Recluteo?
For me, Recluteo means a way in which you can learn what many things that you don't learn, you can learn in your home. In my point of view, Zamorano has this characterized by this system called Recluteo. So for me, if we start this kind of way of learn, we're going to stop many of things that you didn't learn in your own home. And
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so now who haven't answered the question do you think that it will help you in your daily life or after Zamorano? You, please.
Yeah, I think it would help us in our daily life in the future because it teaches us to maintain a boundary between respect and friendship. So we don't disrespect our elders or our superior ones.
Okay. And so what about you?
I agree with
Okay.
you.
And you, Paulo?
I also agree with you.
Okay, you don't want to add anything else?
No, for me, as I told you before, Recluteo in my life, and I come here to Zamorano, I don't know how to behave here because this was like new. But with Recluteo, I learned how to develop many things. Like here, as we say, we barrier the things. So that is something that you don't learn in another university. But
Could you speak a little bit louder, please?
okay, that is something that you are going to learn in other universities. And also, the bad thing here is that new students from New years don't know what this Recluteo means because this is from, I think, from the beginning of university, and it lasts until 18, until 18, I think. So they're going to lose many of these things.
Okay, well, so you know that these things are really discussed here in Zamorano between authorities and also between students. So it's because people that aren't graduated from Zamorano really don't know what is this kind of recruiteo. And they usually confuse it with other words, as I say, like recruitment or also as bullying. As you know, now we have a problem because many people say that it's kind of bullying or something like that. So the question is, do you think recruteo is the same as bullying or not? No.
I don't know.
Well, and so if you say no, why? Anyone, please.
Okay, for me, Recluteo and bullying is not the same thing because the difference here is that in Zamorano is a process in which in first year you like this kind of Recluteo, but later on you have new position. For me, I don't consider when I was in third year that I received bullying from a point of view. I don't know.
Okay, so where do you speak? Another one, please.
We could say also that Recluteo is just for a certain time, right? That in a university or college, they they pass they all the people that begins in the university they have to pass by that process we could say and bullying we could say the person just trying to harm the other people and trying to make them look inferior.
So it's some kind of bullying for you sometimes, or not?
Not bullying because in Recluteo, the people that is being recruited and they're trying to be in a certain position and they're trying to have the same
Level
yeah they're trying to be like the ones that are Reclutando.
Okay.
And the other person, the bullying, they just keep bothering the person until they
Oh yes,
commit suicide.
maybe. Yeah. Well, that's nice. Another person who wants to talk about it because it's really interesting.
I think that also when you reside in the Recluteo there in the first of the years in the case of our colony, we if the person of third year that has developed in the best way and all the things, he receives the like
Endorsement.
yeah, in which you can call it perro de oro, or also if you develop in a good way, you become a jefe de colonia, a boss of the colony. So there is a reward when you have good behavior and you make the things in a good way. So there is the opposite of bullying because you receive bullying, but you don't. Later on, you don't going to receive.
Well, you don't receive bullying. You receive recruitment, recruteo. Okay, this is not the same as bullying. Okay, well, this is another interesting question because here in Zamorano, they are like saying that stop recruteo. If you make recruteo, you are going to get out of the university, or you are going to make with the system of faults. But I want to ask you this: do Zamorano have a system like recruteo with their system of faults or like faltas? That system is like recruteo or no?
Yes.
It's like in my case, I don't know why we have to cut our hair. I don't like it. And if we search for the meaning of bullying, or is doing something you don't like, or something that make you feel bad, like as a person. So why we have to go around with ugly haircut?
Yes.
That's my point of view. Why we have to follow the law?
I think that system of faults, it is kind of like bullying because it keeps us of being who we want to be, maybe in our physical way or I don't know, because yeah, I think that the system of fault is really extreme. If a teacher on a Wednesday they found a little piece of I don't know dust, I can get a fault. I don't think that's completely.
That is like a military system, right?
Yeah, it is. I do not agree with that.
Like recruitment. And also, we have uniforms,
Yeah.
but you don't take in account that. Another one wants to talk about it. No, but you agree or disagree with this idea?
Agree. Agreed.
Okay, well, we're going to continue with the next question. Okay, now this is for second and also third year. What do you think about students of first year without Recluteo?
I think they will live how they want to live. They will get out from Zamorano without getting that friendship that Recluteo makes in all of the students. I think that Recluteo helps you to manage your time too, to do the things quickly. If you have a lot of things to do, if someone superior to you make you do something, and all of the superiors to you tell you to do something, so you have to manage your time, so it helps you to be quickly in the daily life.
Be efficient.
Be efficient. So I think with that work you can first year, when you graduate from here, maybe you don't know not all the people, but you get out from here without that friendship that work with makes me.
Okay.
I think that they just told them that they can go anywhere. They don't have to be polite. They don't have to say good night, good evening, good morning, and they can leave as they want. If you go to the Dormy Stone, you know that if you sit on in the table of waiting, eventually during 5 to 10 minutes, someone of your city will come to eat with you. But what happens with the new tables? Sometimes I see people that eat alone. No one, there's no company unless they come with someone else.
Okay. Another person, please.
For me, I think that the first year students they are losing really good part from here in the university because in the future they for in my case I don't this year I don't know too much students from first year like the last year because in this year I think I meet like 15 people of my colony. I don't know who are they or what they do or they like. Also, people that are second year or years graduated, and they like to tell the stories about the Recluteo. They always are laughing about that stories, telling their experience in the friendship that they make, only for cause of the Recluteo.
I think that I don't know what does the authority see the Recluteo bad because what does it takes to you to say good morning, to say good night.
Yes.
What does it takes to you to wash a dish, to cook? I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what the authority sees like that.
No, the authorities just don't do bad things from Recluteo. That's a problem that we have to
Good
deal
things
with.
that we have.
Okay, well, we're going to stop here the first part of this round table and we will continue tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Welcome back to the round table second part. We have new guests from first year and we're going to explain you that the theme we were talking yesterday was about some Recluteo in Zamorano. So as I mentioned before starting, what is Recluteo? I need to hear some ideas of you, and I'm going to ask you some questions, and everyone could talk and give his opinion, please. So please, could you present yourself?
Hello, my name is Edward Rivers, and I'm in first year in Zamorano.
Hello, my name is Joseph Cox. I'm the third year here in Zamorano.
Hello, my name is Carlos Gabarrete and I'm from the first year. I'm in first year.
Hello, my name is Omar Hassan. I'm 30.
Hello, my name is Daniel Rosales, and I'm first year.
My name is Santiago Arce, I'm from first year.
And my name is Franz Grandes, and I'm also in third year, and I'm the monitor of this round table. Okay, so let's start with some questions. So, what do you think about the circumstances Zamorano is passing by in this time?
Well, Zamorano is losing all its traditions, things that really form us as people.
Okay, losing all his traditions, yeah. Another person, please.
I think it's a hard time because we all have good things to like come out of this, and we still want to go, keep on going through time, so it's hard.
I think that Zamorano has reached an impasse in all his years of many traditions and practices that really were not focused from the start to harm people or to make them feel bad, but primarily to form their character and make them better persons overall.
Okay, you heard what do you think?
I think Zamorano is missing all the traditions, and Zamorano is thinking most in Recluteo and leaving all some important things that Zamorano has to have, because Zamorano have to bring new technologies, bring new things that we can learn, because the technology is going on, so we have to learn new things. And Zamorano is thinking just in Recluteo and leaving all these other important things that we have to have here.
Okay.
And I think that is what the situation is happening in Zamorano is affecting many students here, and because the traditions and all that stuff, and they are getting mad. They maybe because of the laws they're changing, and maybe because the superiors that's making all these changes, and they're not being controlled by Zamorano, which he don't know all the traditions and haven't lived what many students here in Zamorano have lived. So he's just affecting and making us lose what has come from many years ago.
Okay. And you?
As they say, most of here they have us and say that students are losing the opportunity to live the experience to be a better person, because here you tell that, as we already say, it is form the character of most of the students, and also sometimes that is passive is that most of people outside Zamorano or people already way,
Already people.
they are very in disagreement with this decision that I'm making in Zamorano.
Okay. I was thinking about one question, and you know that when you discourage your students, when you start Zamorano, you were supposed to use these shoes that we call here burros, and then with some balls that Zamorano put, you have to use the shoes that are the black shoes, right? And now that you don't have to use any one of those, how do you feel with that? Do you think that you will like live the moment and feel the moment when you finish first year? Like for us, that when we finish first year, our burros were like the most important part for us. What do you think about it?
Well, after all, it's weird because we are like breaking traditions of years. So it makes us like the ones like all this illustration.
Yes. That was a really important tradition from many years ago. And you?
I think for us, finishing our first year is not going to be as special. Because I've seen many pictures of other classes wearing the burro, and now we're the first class that's not going to wear it, so we're not going to feel so special.
Okay. And you?
For me, the burros were mainly a symbol that you belong to the colony and you belong to the big family of what is Zamorano. Not having the burros, I don't know, it's just like a big letdown to know that you don't belong mainly to the family and you're breaking the tradition that has been for many years here in Zamorano.
And now that you have said family, Zamorano is also one family, but there's another family that's called each colony, you know. And now that in the Doristone, I don't know all the laws they have separated all the table, right? And now you don't have the table that was from Honduras or the table that was from Nicaragua or from Ecuador. And now you have to like sit in the international tables, and you don't have like your own table. How does it make you feel?
It feels sad because in the Honduran table, when I met a lot of people and now, well, by country, so that was good for me. And now in the international tables, I don't know anybody. It's weird.
I think what they do with all this is just separating everyone as a family. Not everyone's going to be as together as they used to be in the past years, and it's going to be different.
Yes. And you?
My main problem is that I no longer sit with my friends, and I don't know where to sit every time I go to the Doristone. It's just I feel like an insecurity, just not having a good table to sit on.
Okay. And what do you think, third year?
Well, this just going to affect the first year's experience because if they said that they just stop making friends and friendship, we also stop to make friends also. We just get stuck with the years that are superior. Okay? So that's not just the first year students that have been affected.
Okay, it's like a concept that when first-year students cannot sit in the tables, they move to tables. That's a concept.
Oh.
Because why didn't they do this before? They do that just now.
Okay.
So I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's not like what they say to us, that it's an order from security and I don't know, healthy, I don't know what. I think that this, it's back to the first students and the superior years too, because we cannot meet people from our country, we cannot sit with our colleagues. Maybe if we're like 10 colleagues that went to eat all together, they cannot sit together because there's only four chairs in the table, so it's kind of weird.
Okay, and you?
As they say, it is to people share the moments we live that for most of us, not only for here, always for other years here, it affects because, for example, when you go alone without a friend to eat, you always will go to the table of the quality and you always want to find the people from first year, second year, third year, and you will be with company, not alone, like you enter to Doris. So for now with this, it is not the same.
Okay, so now this is a special question for first year. How do you feel now without Recluteo? Do you have more time or you are bored? What do you think? What do you think?
Well, it feels weird because we don't belong in a colony at all, and that colony will help us. And now I have a lot of time. I am like a danger for the people of second year, third year, or fourth year, so it makes me possible to like make a relationship with them. So it's weird.
And you?
Without Recluteo, I don't know. I feel it feels. I know. I feel it feels weird. Like when Kali says, I don't. I don't find having more time to study or anything like that because I'm in first year. I don't have many responsibilities right now, and I don't know. It was just that I found that Recluteo was a way of making friends. Friends that people were from superiors that can maybe in the future they can help me to study or something, but I don't know. It feels like a huge limitation.
And you?
We also feel out of place because no one wants to talk to us because they feel like they're gonna have to go doing it. And now we only surround ourselves with the same people. We don't get along with other people. We just we have cliques now, of like 2 to 3 people, and it's hard to make friends now.
Okay, so this is a general question, and just to finish, do you think that Zamorano needs Recluteo?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
Because it's formed us like people. It's like make us to know what real life means. We don't like coin that we will like lie to everybody. So life is not like a story. And there's also like bad things that will happen to us and we have to be prepared for it.
And well, after all, I have heard, and now that you all agree that Zamorano should come back to, Recluteo should come back to Zamorano, I think it is important because I also have, my father is graduated from Zamorano, he's 89, and I have talked with him, and he also told me that this is a problem because the people who is managing Zamorano are not like graduated, and they don't understand what it is to belong and to be part of Zamorano, all this, to live these traditions, and like to be part of a colony, to have real good friends that they could help you after you graduated from Zamorano. So it's important for you, and he also told me that this, what I mentioned at the start of this round table, it was that Zamorano makes you, teach you and creates an invisible curriculum that will help you when you go to work, because this is what represents Zamorano, not also for the knowledge that you will learn in here, but it's also because how you act with other people, how do you respect, and how do you manage things, how do you like when someone asks you like something to do, you are like really quickly, and you are really smart, and you are really efficient, and that is what differentiates us from other universities. For example, this university that is in Costa Rica. Yeah, the earth, yeah. So that's one of the main things that is like an advantage that we have from other universities, especially from that university. So, well, thank you very much all for coming, and it's a pleasure to discuss this roundtable with you, and also with first year that know what is about Recluteo, and also third year. So thank you very much.